Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome to Bad North. Bad North is a real-time tactics roguelike developed by Plausible Concepts. Plausible Concept, I'd say. And it's a nice, small scale. It's basically a small title developed by the company. It's a very good title, though. So we're going to get into it. Now, let's see. I have played a little bit. I completed the game once before, so I've unlocked a number of things. Not all the skills, not all the items, not all the talents or traits, but some of them, which are nice. Now, this game, the main purpose of this game, it's set around the fact that you're playing as a island nation, or archipelago kingdom, I should say, since it's made up of loads of little islands, and you are invaded by the Vikings. I get a very Orkney feel to this. Similar things happened in Orkney in the Outer Hebrides in Scotland and in Great Britain when the Vikings invaded in those locations. So I am going to start a new game, and we shall pick the people that we want to have. You can customize it if you have the Dulux DC. You can do some more customization. I don't have any items. I can change some of their traits. For example, let's see. Basically, if they have, I believe if they have a white background, if the banners have a white background behind them, you can have these traits. So fleet-footed increases the movement speed for the whole squad that character controls. Collector receive additional 50% discount on all item upgrades. And then you have sharpened weapons, bonus attack from squad dealing increased damage, but the reduced knockback, and stun effects. Right, so we're going to have the gentleman here. We can change various pictures and various bits and pieces. So we're going to have, let's go with Glenn. I have Glenn, and we shall give him. Well, he's already got the sharpened weapon one. So let's go with. Let's keep the trend. Let's keep the trend of both our guys having beards. So let's see. We'll go as mustache. There's a severe lack of beards. Richard. That's mutton chops. It's always hard to find a good beard. I grew bored of trying to find. Let's Finbar. I'll go with Finbar. Finbar and Glenn will be our heroes. Fleet of foot means they're quicker, which is nice. Sharpened weapons is nice. We could go with Collector, which makes upgrading their items when they get an item cheaper. But I think I will go with fleet-footed. Now, allow level restarts. And we could do that. We could do normal. We'll do allow level restarts for now. We have only got any items to go with them. So let's begin. Yeah, this thing here is important. If you get too close to... I will go through the basic concepts of the game when we get to it. Right, so we have to hold our little island archipelago. Well, we have to hold our island. More precisely, we have to hold our little building here. You can pause time by holding down the space button. You can stop time. Pretty much, you can pause time as well by. Actually, are they still coming? I don't know. I don't think they are. But you can stop time by pressing exit to bring up the screen here. If you have the restart level option applied, you can do it here. We can also go in here and fiddle with stuff like resolutions, full screen, UI modes, screen area, language. You can turn blood on and off if you wish to. You can invert the cameras, do the effects. I will turn the music just like that, so it's not so domineering. And we should jump back into the game. So first things first, I'm going to slow down time. And with the right mouse button, I'm going to move him here. You're going to go there. Because he's got the sharpened weapon, he's got increased movement. So, they're going to come up the slope, and we're going to move in to help to assist. And they've already on the final wave. Now, we can heal our units. For example, we can sub them in the house by pressing this button. We can get on a boat and flee if we think we're losing. Also, when you select a unit, it automatically slows down time. You see some of our guys have already died on the shore, which is not great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull him back here. Let these guys get up. Then you guys can charge in. And you guys can charge in to assist. So we did lose a couple of people, nothing massive. We get money for the amount of buildings we have left. This is your standard Viking unit. I like the fact that the Vikings are shown as being like some kind of weird shadow monsters, because for people who'd never met Vikings before, it was pretty terrifying. Right. And this works like your traditional roguelike simulator, which is we have a dead zone following up behind us. If we are in the zone, I don't think you can ever actually be in the zone to be caught. It just pushes you forward. And as you can see, we can select the islands that we go to. These white squares are the houses. The more houses you protect, the more money you get, which is always very nice, because money is used for everything. It is used for upgrades, it is used for skills, it is used to upgrade items. There's a unit down here, and there is an item. So we're going to have to decide. You're going to end the turn because we don't have any commanders left, and you can already see the wave behind us. So we're going to jump in here. We're going to go to the next island. So we can normally what you do here is like basically it's the prep screen. You can choose which commanders you want to take. As it stands now, we don't really have any choice. I want to try and save as many houses as possible if I can, because the more houses to save, the more money we have. So that sound means that they're coming. Right, they're coming from this direction. We don't want to be on the shore. We don't want to be right on the shore, because if they nudge us with the boat, they'll basically stun our men. So we're going to go here and here. There's only 4 of them. They're going to come into this square here, I reckon. So get ready. Now, we're just going to swarm them. Come on, kill them, please. That's not great already. I'm not impressed by the fact that we'd already got damage to the house. Now, right. So our men are taking a bit of damage. You can see some of our guys' corpses, some of our brave defenders' bodies lying on the shore. The final wave is incoming from the back as well. So let's go. Right, so they're in a tough spot. They're going to land on the back here and go to here. But we should have enough strength to deal with these ones on our own. I don't think they can get up. No. There we go. So we did lose some men, but we got a nice payday out of it, which is excellent. Right, so there's another unit, and he doesn't have an ability by the looks of it. Right, so we're here. We have 9 gold. So what do we want to have? We can have either a range unit, a melee unit. Well, you can have archers, range unit which deals death from afar but struggles with close encounters. A versatile melee unit carrying shields to block blows and projectiles. They're useful again. This is basically very much a rock, paper, scissors game, which is that, for example, pikemen are very useful against defensive unit with carrying long pikes, great at holding one position but cannot fight while moving. So these guys are great for defense, but not great on offense, or they're weak against range. These guys are versatile, so they can be on defense or on the attack, and are good against range units, but they suffer, say, against pikemen or certain other units that can turn up. And range units are very offensively powered, but they do suffer from certain things. As it stands right now, if you look at the map, when we end our turn, so it says end the turn for now, and this gets us to here. So next turn, this will come here. it will move in here. Yeah, as you can see, the numbers here tell you which turn order it will come and go. It's gone 1. As you can see, all the dead bodies from the Vikings lying behind us as they're burning everything. It'll be 1, 2, 3. I suppose 4 was 4. Oh, I suppose 4 is basically go 3 and then it'll go 4, which will basically it'll eat this island, then eat this island, and then 5 will be it will push into this bit here. Okay, so as it stands, we want to go here, and then we want to go here to get the artifact. They have a unit type here we do not know. I suspect it's probably going to be archers. Now, we have 2 ways of handling this. We could, for example, take archers of our own to counter-snipe them, which is always useful. We could take sealed units of our own to counter. But sealed units basically nullify range units very nicely. But then again, you're not actively shooting them down. I think what I will do with him, because he has the sharpened weapon increased damage, is that I think I want him to be either I want him to be pikemen or archers because of the increased damage from hard choices. He's faster movement, so he's going to get around quicker. So we'll make him a melee unit so he can sprint around and cover stuff, and I'll probably turn him into a pike unit because he has increased damage. And now we're going to go to this island. They have a banner here, which indicates that we have a local commander present, like the local militia of the island is basically trying to hold out, and our job is to basically hold as well as we can. Now, if we look at the island, they have 2 approaches to this main building, which is up here and through here, and this one is open. So, as you can see, our sealed blokes are here. You can also see the little guys with the helmets, the silver helmets, are our characters. As long as that character stays alive, they will survive. Okay, no. Oh, this is my bad. I thought it was going to be, this is embarrassing. I thought it was going to be archers, but it's not right off the bat. It's sealed folk. Sealed folk are basically anti-range, as long as you're shooting them from the front. So this is going to be a pretty nasty fight. Not going to lie. We charged them and wiped them out, but they're coming from this direction as well. Okay, so they need to get here. In hindsight, the best way to counter these guys is to have pikemen. Pikemen are very useful. Okay, I see you coming from this angle, Sonny Jim. Now we're losing a good chunk of our dudes, of our brave defenders here. The final wave is incoming. Swarm them. Okay, and there's a big group coming from the bottom. Okay, so you guys get down here. Your guys are going to have to hold up here against these lot. Now. And now you're going to have to rush down here to reinforce. Because they're going to come on this beach. Okay. I could stop them in a house to re-heal. I would have done that earlier, but unfortunately. It's okay. So they're coming in. And we're going to try and swarm them with superior numbers. We lost some men, not loads. And we killed 9 sealed warriors, okay, and 16 basic troops, and we got Birth. Right, okay. So, here's our new commander. The map opened up. Let's see what Birth is. He has no special abilities. Right. I am going to grab the next unit, which is the pikeman, which is a very powerful defensive unit. Once that's secured, we've got to end our turn. And this is the main concept of the game. Is that you get units, you get troops, you get supplies, and you're trying to get towards the final encounter with as much upgraded troops and units as you can. Right. So that push is going to go there this turn. Then it will go here. We go here and we can grab the item and money, and then we'll either have to go here or go here. Basically, next turn we grab that. This will push to here. And then we'll have to go to probably either these two islands, and we'll have to decide where we want to go. We'll either have to go to here to get a full 4-party person, which I would like, or we can try and rush down here and try and get a ton of money. Item would be nice. The thing is, if we go here, it gives us access to both these ways. I'm just trying to think about this, because this is going to go here, then take these two, then take these two, and then where's number 6? I can't see number 6 on the map, which means it's probably going to be somewhere, because you can see the little numbers here indicating which turns it's going to basically push up on. Right. Item, or it's going to be an item and cash, or we can just take the cash and try and grab the item here and grab all the money here. Though there's no guarantee I could then get the units. So let's think tactically about this. Turn 3, they're going to push in here, so we can take 1, 2, or 3 of these. This one has a unit we don't know. I'm going to probably say archers. This has got just general low-ranking raiders. This has got shield warriors and probably archers, and this has just got shield warriors. If we get this one, in 2 turns we can get a large amount of cash down here. If we get this one, in 2 turns we can get another unit. If we take this one, this will basically give us some money, and that's about it. And it will basically allow us relatively the same distance to get to here. So that one's out. So it's, do we want an item then a unit, or do we want an item and a ton of money? If you think about this, there's 4 big houses. Sorry, there's 5 big houses. Just trying to think. No, those will only give us 2 gold. So there's going to be 6, 12, 14 gold on that island if we get to there. And with this one, it will be 5. It'll be 5. Let's see. That would be 11, and that would be. I think it makes more sense to go this way. This way may have a bit more money on an item, but I want to get a full roster, so we've got to go to this island. Right, so what are we facing? Single slope, okay. Basic mook, or basically our low ranking commander, but they've only got basic troops. Okay, so pikemen, shieldmen, and the basic militia. We're going to primarily be relying upon our shieldmen, on our spearmen. Very powerful defensive unit, but they take time to set up. Right, they're going to land here. They can only come this way, so you're going to stick on duty here, and you're going to be you're going to be our troops here. You're going to hold the approach here, and you're going to hold. Okay, there's a lot of them, but we should be able to do it. Our pikemen are strong. Our pikemen are brave. So the only thing that can happen is that the pikemen can get overwhelmed. So we have to be sort of careful. Because if they get attacked from too many angles at once, they can't shift their attention around properly. So I may send these guys up here to deal with them. You guys have got that covered. You can come back to here and deal with all these guys, because they're going to be really pushing hard. Because this boat will come in here. And as you can see, pikemen are a very powerful unit. Very powerful defensive unit. Unfortunately, they are very weak against ranged units. And I mean dangerously weak against ranged units. You can slaughter them very easily. So they're great for holding locations. See, we lost 1 person, and that's from this guy here. And they're going to come this way, and we're going to finish them off like this. Yeah, so we've got 5 gold. Excellent. And we've got the Ring of Command, which is not too bad. Now, with that secure, and the money in our pocket, I'm going to upgrade him to a ranged unit, just so we have the full effect. Now, we have the Ring of Command. Ring of Command, increase your maximum squad size to 12. Very useful. So, who do I want to increase? Pikemen are very good defensive. More archers may be nice. Archers are very hit and miss. They're very powerful, but can be inaccurate until you get them up to higher levels. And their ability is quite useful, especially against some specialist enemy types. I am going to give the Ring of Command to... Ooh, this is a hard question. I'm going to give it to him, because these guys hold the line a lot, and I need to have basically as big enough unit of them as possible for them to hold out as long as possible for units like these guys to heal up. Right, so that's their turn done. Okay, I'm going to do one more mission, and then we'll probably call it quits for this session. Enemy type unknown, probably going to be archers. Okay, so we can still go here. Turn 4 will push us to here. Turn 5 will take this island. So we can take this island, take this island. That's turn 10. So it's probably going to be this one they take next. I mean, I could push to here and grab that island. This is the thing. I can make great progress and get another unit and max out. That's going to be taking this turn. Then it's going to be that one. Then it's going to be this one. Then 8 will probably be these two. 6. It's either going to be these two. I don't know. I might grab this. Because we could try and skip ahead early and grab as many units as possible. This is the hard thing, trying to balance your greed. Because it's going to be turn 4. We grab this. That goes. This is not till turn 10. Turn 4, 5, 6, which will basically gobble up these two. And I'd still have to choose between trying to get to here and here. That's more money. The only thing that's down here is an item, and this is another unit, and units are much more powerful. But an item would be nice. Well, let's... I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab this island. I'll explain my logic to you. I'm going to grab this island. Right. Right, archers get up here. So where are they coming from? Yeah, definitely archer units. Right, pikemen at the back, because you're not going to be any use to me whatsoever. And my larger sealed wall unit. You're going to basically eat as many arrows as possible. As you can see, archers aren't fantastically accurate at low levels. They're better at high levels. So one of the things you do want to do, in my experience of playing this game, is that you want to upgrade your archers relatively early. Because the sooner you upgrade your archers, the more accurate your archers become. Right, so we kill off the archers. As you can see, archers on their own aren't as big a threat. It's when they are with other units. But as you can see, low-level archers, not very accurate. Right, so they're rushing in here. You're going to pull back to here, and you're going to get here. Now, their shield wall breaks if they try and charge and stuff, so we had to be slightly careful. And we're going to rush them and kill them off. Right, so we get that. Get the 6 gold. Excellent. Killed 15 archers. Right, so we have that. We have the 7 gold, which is nice. Right. And this is my plan. So what I'm going to do, and the turn, is that this. We have access to this location, which means we can go to there next turn if we wish. But what I'm going to do, knowing what's going to happen, is that I'm going to go to here. So when this map pushes up here, we can still... Basically, I took this island because the map's going to go here next turn. We go here, map we're going to go there, and we can still get to this one turn 10 because we've opened the access route, as it were. So we can jump to here whenever we want to. So I'm going to try and rush down here, grab this, then take that, and then push this way. So we'd get a good amount of supplies. But this is where I'm going to end the recording for today, Lords and Ladies. If you have liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can look me up on Twitter, you can look me up on Steam. This has been Bad North. I've been Cornish-knight, and I shall see you all again next time. Goodbye.